Silent and the very intimidating MPL logo and the NXP names right there on the left-hand side.
That's it, man. I think, you know, I had this theory, whenever you have that like MPL emblem in the squad, you do like 10% extra damage and you have 10% extra health.
That's that is a buff that that's why the MPL is such a tough competition there, because all these teams have that buff relatively on them right now. But we're gonna dive into the game. That is a respect ban. That Selena is a respect ban onto Aaron because he plays. I'm not going to play this down. It is the most effective Selena I've ever seen.
All right,
that's what Aaron has,
really
and
good
that's going to be banned
in the previous game, and now they're gonna take away the Kufra as well. A lot of things that you can take away, especially when you don't know much. They're gonna take away Eve. Instead, we saw once again Eve. Yes, I think just the previous game, super well. Silent, on the other hand, gonna take away the Link. So a lot of standard bans, except for the Selena. I would say maybe Selena a little bit more targeted. Now, a lot power picks are available. The Jawhead, no, they're going for the instant lock. Paquito, what do you think about that?
Yeah, that's the I wouldn't say it's a Sagitnu special, but it's still a gold actually not a gold lane, an EXP lane Paquito that will have a big impact in the fight. Now if Renegade later on gets a Claude for himself, if H2 gets the Lancelot, it's all said and done. I feel like S-God, which is Akosidogi, he's gonna fill in the tank role here. So that's the entirety of the lineup. They mostly play around Renegade in H2, the way that NXP plays. So that's what we can expect here. Sagitnu on the Paquito will just be an asset to that win condition as the Lunox gets locked in. Potentially the Belleric, but it's the Uranus.
Your team is picking.
I like the Uranus pick, the Lunox as well. We've been seeing the whole day, right? The Lunox being very consistently picked away because of the strength of, you know, this hero itself. Renegade locking in that Benedetta. It was left open. They have two really strong side laners here. The only thing I want to see, maybe lock in an early, you know, tank so that you have that 3 strong core that you can play around with.
Yeah, oh, that's a gourd. It's been a hot minute since we've seen a gourd. We're more than likely going to be expecting the tank to be locked in as the last slot here for Team. But that is an option that Silent can go for. Try to get a little bit more tanks to get the takeaway from S-God, or potentially get that Johnson. No, we're not getting that. It's a Belleric.
No, why not the Johnson? Why are we not seeing the Johnson? I was so hyped for this Johnson. You know, just to let everyone know, U Gaming is the top global Johnson. So maybe he's saving strats. He knows, you know, he wants to fuel out, you know, team first. Then he focuses on the second game.
Maybe, or maybe this is a side lane Belleric, and then that's going to be a Johnson as a tank, but we don't know. Of course, that's not going to happen. The Belleric is going to be locked in. A very good insurance, so to speak, for Belleric getting locked in. Just depending on what H2O decides to pick for himself.
Right, they lock away the Hayabusa. Really, you know, I guess it's just a standard ban. You don't want to put the Hayabusa in the jungle. You want a little bit more flexibility. Maybe you want to force them into the marksman. You can see, right, if you look at Silence lineup, really tanky, right? The Belleric, the Uranus, really hard to kill unless you have a lot of damage output. So that's what I think Team is gonna sort of lean towards.
Why do I have a feeling? Yeah, if Eudora wasn't banned out, that... Oh wait, they already have the gourd. You need somebody to really go ahead and consistently melt them down, though. That's the thing.
Yeah, they don't really have enough damage at the moment. U Gaming gonna lock in that Ruby instead. I guess, you know, it's solid, but when you look at this lineup, the first thing you think about, oh wow, they're just really tanky, right? The Ruby is really tanky, the Belleric is really tanky. I mean, even Lunox has the Order of Brilliance to just be invulnerable, so it's really hard to kill. But Team, really strong side laners, and they can just burn down those heroes so quickly. Gourd, his ultimate, just burning through so much. I like this Claude and Brody lineup if they lock it in. Really high damage output.
Very high damage output, just going against the tankiness of these guys. But it's going to be a Kagura.
Yeah, they can't. I just
Yes,
realized they can't really pick the Brody because they already have 2 side laners. So they do need a sort of a support. I mean, they can flex things around because Paquito can be a tank as well. So a lot of options. Looks like they're gonna lock in the Farsa. Interesting pickup here, and oh my god, they locked in Natalia, who's jungling.
Man, it's been a while since we've seen a Natalia jungle. I hope they get the retribution out though. That's the thing.
Natalia jungle. It could be, you know, it could be just throwing caution in the wind and just trying something that goes up, right? A 2-1-2, bringing it out, showing us a new way of playing Mobile Legends. What do you think about that, Nomad?
Yeah, it's the off-season
right here.
Activities here. 2-1-2. We're going back to season 1. Well, not really. It's like even longer than that. Like before the MPL started, that's always been the case. 2-1-2 is what's going to happen here for Team Silent. Team playing it as meta as possible. No retributions available for Silent though. That's a concerning factor here for this matchup.
Yep, but we'll have to see. You know, stranger things has happened, but we are into our final game of the day, or rather, I should say, the final series of the day. You're watching the Creator Games Rise to Greatness, presented by Facebook. Of course, let's go down the lineup one last time. Sakitu on that Paquito, Renegade on his Benedetta, Aaron on his Fame Gord, Escort, or whether you know it, his name is Doggy on that Farsa, and last but not least, UFH2O on this clock.
Meanwhile, on the side of Silent, we got Game Class under Uranus, Joss Gaming on the Lunox, Testa Gaming on the Belleric, U Gaming on the Ruby, and DriveMax Gaming on the Natalia. So it's not a 2-1-2, it's a 1-2-2.
Okay, it's really brave to try something like that, but this at least gives Sakitu a really hard time, right? They don't really have a lot of free farm. Renegade already counter jungling on the new skin of this Benedetta. I'm just saying it because you know, it's really, really nice, and I don't really have enough diamonds for it yet, so I'm really appreciating that skin.
Man, and I'm looking at team right now. They just have the advantage all throughout this. See, that's the reason why you have the retribution.
Yeah, they do have the retribution. You can see. Yep. Yeah, so Doggy gonna come to the bottom lane, try for an early gank, can't really get much. Meanwhile, the mid lane, they need to be careful, it's actually 3 mid. Aaron, he needs to be careful here. He does have the flicker, not gonna need to use it. Will back off. Doggy's gonna rotate back to the mid lane. Just, wow, going to the face. Game class super low at that first split. Going over to Doggy. Here comes Drive Max. Can he get anything? No, H2O coming from the gank with the blazing duet. Flashes the emote, says hello very much. Thank you so much. Gonna pick up a kill and walk away from there.
Those were really questionable plays here going into the fight. As I say, that bottom lane, they will get U Gaming in the process as well. 3-0 for now, and they have complete control over the jungle. You'd expect Natalia to be the one to control the enemy jungle as well to get a lot of information, but DriveMax Gaming is just stuck in his jungle, stuck on level 2, while H2 is on level 4. He's gonna go down too. Jazz Gaming gets taken out in the top lane. Flicker in by Sagitna to take him out as well.
Smooth movement coming up from Team here. They managed to get a solo kill on the Renegade onto that Lunox, and they just open up the map completely. H2O gonna have that to the buff. He's going for it. Here comes the blazing duet! Walking it through. It's gonna get the other one. The Fasha, one more hit. Can they get it? They don't really need it, but Doggy's going for it deep, going to the end zone. One more hit, gets the killing spree. Won't pay for it for his life, but it says no matter. Hashtag work.
Hashtag worth. It wasn't executed as well, so nobody really got the gold off of that. It's still a 7-0 score line. Already a 5,000 gold lead 3 minutes into the game. And team, they just have to keep this pressure on for them to transition well into the later part of the game, or in the mid game even.
Alright, Drive Max gonna come in. He's really low. He does get spotted out, but he will be able to walk away from now. Stun will land onto the out with a better answer right into the face. Our favorite class will be able to run away with the Transcendent Ward and drop by. Look at Drive Max. He's looking for the flank. H2O. Can he see the Uranus blazing duet? Will it be enough damage? Just one more hit. He gets the kill. A killing streak for H2O on this quad.
Man, ultimately also being popped by Testa, but doesn't really catch Renegade.
Oh,
Renegade still dies!
Oh no! Renegade tried his best, made the distance, but had no way of walking away from that whatsoever.
No way at all. And they're saying, let's have a picture, but I don't think that's gonna happen.
Oh no, hey, they actually picked out H2O.
Yeah, that's H2O going down. DriveMax Gaming is low. We'll get taken out by S-God.
Yeah, so good rotations, good play.
Yeah, and important thing to note for you guys, some of these guys on the side of Silent, they primarily stream NBA 2K.
I see, okay. So
there's
maybe we should go to that game and try it out.
5v5, yeah, that's going to be interesting. But what's interesting here is that it's still pretty much even. It's a 5,000 goal lead. Still, Renegade diving in very deep on that Benedetta will pay for his life. That's a little bit of a overconfident move there from himself.
A bit of mistakes coming in, but no worries whatsoever. Still 4,000 gold lead. The turtle does come in. DriveMax does get stunned up. Aaron popping out the ultimate. Fed Astrite not gonna land, but Sakito going hunting, looking for the kill. Misses the ultimate one more time maybe. Nope. DriveMax will be able to walk away safely. Looks like they're gonna take things slow. Team. They're gonna take one step at a time. Do it the textbook way. Make sure that they make no mistakes whatsoever.
That's true, and it's been consistent this run from Aaron. H2O in the back line with the blazing duet. Can BMI out? We'll get one in the process, but we'll get taken out by DriveMax Gaming with that execute. But GamePlat's diving in deep behind enemy lines, but Aaron just being too much to handle. DriveMax Gaming diving in for the kill. But then Aaron still manages to survive, gets the stun just in time, and he'll be able to take him down.
Can he get it?
There you go.
Gets the kill there. There was a lot of fighting happening across the map. I think Renegade got a solo kill on the top side of the map, if I'm not mistaken, and he finally opens up the turret. But that was a really, messy team fight. But team did manage to come ahead. Renegade just steal away this orange buff. Will be able to get a more advantage, and I fully expect them to just go to this turtle and slowly build more of a lead.
Yep, it's a good lead for H2. I mean, comparatively speaking, against DriveMax Gaming, he is level 6 compared to H2's level 9 and 4, 2, and 5. And speaking of which, top lane, Renegade diving in with the Electro Final Blow will not get a kill off of that. Will still make it out alive. But that's only one member left alive there. Unfortunately, Renegade fell down, but that's still it. Yeah, that was close.
That was close, but at least this opens up the map completely for Team. Once again, they can just go wherever they want. And one thing I gotta say, this Farsa doggy on his Farsa has been everywhere around the map. Every time off cooldown, he'll fly to another lane and try to make something happen. 1v1, is this the fame 1v1 that I've been hearing so much about? Meanwhile, you gaming, you get so killed. Gino, I think he's just waiting for the cooldown. He's emoting, he's saying, no, please, get killed off the final punch. Gets him by H2O now, into the enemy jungle. He gets 1 kill, he gets 2 kills, he wants to go for the dive. He has it, he needs to be careful, he's tanking the turret, he can't really do that. But look at how far ahead Team is in this game.
Yeah, that's a significant gold lead, a significant map positioning as well from themselves. That's a significant kill onto Tessa Gaming. Meanwhile, in the backlines, Renegade forced to use the Electro Final Blow to go into the backlines, but will not be able to convert it into a kill. Just had to deter everybody else from pushing forward. Top lane is going to go down without a doubt.
Yep. But I like the fact that DriveMax is lingering behind the enemy lines. He's looking for a snipe. He's looking for a way. He wants H2O, I think, but he just doesn't have damage. Oh no! He gets spotted out! He gets spotted out! He does have the Cyclone. He pops the Silk Shield. Will get the distance. S-God looking for him. He wants to get it. Can he get the time? No! The Juke Meister himself maneuvering around. He will stay alive. Meanwhile, in the enemy base though, you can see Team just lingering around with so much damage. But Tesla actually staying alive. The Uranus will go down. They will be able to go for the inhibitor. Blazing Duet, not enough damage, but Sakito will come in and finish off the kill. He will go down. He's diving a little bit too deep. Team needs to be careful. They cannot be giving away freebies like that.
No free kills because Silent can still bounce back from this. But they get Jazz Gaming, forced to use Order of Brilliance to make it out alive. Barely make it out alive as they siege out the mid lane. Team looking to close this as fast as they can. They take down U Gaming in the process. War Axe being picked up by H2. He's going to significantly be dishing out a lot of damage. Renegade still alive, barely. I don't know. How do you survive that?
Down. He went down to the final tick. I think it was the the bird. I'm not sure where it came from, but he finally goes down. They do take one inhibitor, Aaron, just forcing Jazz Gaming back into the base. He cannot do anything whatsoever. H2O will be able to get this inhibitor at least. So you can see here coming through. Oh, but a stun landing on the Lux. Auto brilliance, but that's just gonna delay the inevitable. Auto attacks galore. Mega kill streak for H2O.
Man, the micro outplay there from Renegade. He was supposed to die in that, but he was like, nope, that's gonna find me another day. As the Thunder Air Strike takes down Drive Max Gaming, H2O is gonna dive in with a Blazing Glow onto Game Class. He's gonna get taken out as well as Testa with a double kill. He's gonna try and slug against U Gaming, but no minions available to start pushing this wave.
Looks like they are gonna back off. They want to play it safe. They do have the Lord available. They knew that they were coming back up online, so they do not want to take the risk of, you know, giving too much of an advantage over to Silent here.
Yeah, it's... I mean, there's not a lot of advantages that Silent can capitalize off of this game. It's a 34-8 scoreline. The turnaround that I'm seeing here is if it can then reach the late game, but that's not going to happen. Drive Max Gaming is not able to catch up at all in this fight.
Yep. Looks like they are gonna back off. They want to be worried. They do take off all the buffs available. Are they gonna go in for the final fight here? The stun lands on to this Valorant. Here comes the flicker into the crush. They do get it, but the Ruby just gets melted down instantly. And then another one to fall. Uranus will go down as well. They're waiting for the minions once again. No minions available as the minions are cleared off. But here comes the push. Drive Max will look for it. Renegade just dancing around the stun lands. What a clean combo! Just makes 3 of them down! And this should be the end of the game here. Game 1 going over to Team.
Like, there's no shadow of a doubt. This game is already all said and done. And they're just having fun at this point. But this is a complete stomp. If the games that we've had earlier were one-sided, somewhat of a stomp, or is a stomp, this is a stomp. There's still a chance for Silent to bounce back in game number 3, though. In game number 2, I mean.
Yeah, in game number 2. Yeah, but you gotta remember, right? At the end of the day, you're coming here, this whole competition is all about bringing the creators together, and that's the main thing, right? Some of the creators from Team Silent, like you mentioned, they do stream out of games. They're coming out of their comfort zone to try and, you know, celebrate gaming as a whole, and that's just the beautiful thing at the end of the day. But oh, Drive Max, he's trying, but he's not gonna be enough. Blazing Duet gonna be active. He gets 1, he gets 2, and he gets everything. The last member here, just the auto attacks, but Testa manages to walk back into the base. Really clean micro coming into H2O.
Yeah, and that is, you know, we're just buying time here, waiting for the minions to start pushing, and I think they. Yeah, they're now mounting a comeback here. They're not mounting a comeback, mounting a push here. Clearing out the ways. Renegade's diving in with the Electro Final Blow. Will potentially take down Testa Gaming, and he does. Is he eyeing for a Savage? Is that what Renegade wants?
Maybe. They're looking. He's looking, right? He's been trying the whole game, pulling up the fancy moves, looking the dancing shoes, just dancing around. But H2O, he's gonna get sniped out! H2O's gonna get killed off! Drive Max gonna kill off the claw there. That didn't go according to plan.
Just the plan from Drive Max is just get a kill. That's his plan.
To be fair, he has been trying his best in this game.
He has been trying to Sagitno trying to go for Jazz Gaming in the same process.
Oh, there goes the goal. Like, this should be finally the end of this game. Team is lingering around. Renegade electrifying into the base off. He actually manages to walk away and stays alive. Here comes the Christmas a little bit more. We'll finish up on Drive Max. He's still doing. He's trying to defend it. He's pulling the Valiant on top of the court. Just burning him out. The minions not finishing the game just yet. Oh my god, it's so close. You can see team, they are waiting. They're just lingering around with 1 more kills.
Yeah, they're just hovering over the base. They're just having fun at this point.
Yeah.
And they get a kill off the Jazz Gaming. A legendary.
Yep, damage here. Gord slides them up. That's a legendary as well. That's a double kill. Can it be a triple kill? There goes 1 more health. U Gaming manages to stay alive. That's finally game 1 going over 51-9. The kill score. Did you realize that?
Yeah, that's a high scoring game that we've